How we doing, guys? Moose here, episode 19 of our West Ham United career mode, and it's a huge Monday night football clash. West Ham United taking on Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane, a huge London derby. Obviously, Tottenham's kind of the big rival for West Ham now in the Premiership, being that Millwall isn't in the Premiership, so that's West Ham's main rival. We're not actually playing each other, but you can see Tottenham currently sitting in second. We are actually sitting in sixth right now in the Premier League table, so a huge game for us, coming up against a 4-2-3-1 from Tottenham. Obviously, Soldado leading the line, and Christian Eriksen is really the danger man for Spurs against us. We come out with one of our strongest lineups we can put out here. Obviously, we're putting Sacco and Valencia up top. Zarate and Downing actually playing in twin cam roles just outside the strikers, with Noble and Chiate in the central midfield roles, just because we did have to rotate some players with games coming fast and furious. That's why guys like Rodriguez, Carlton, Cole, Nolan, and such getting on the bench and potentially having a chance to come in substitute roles and play a big part. But Tottenham come forward here with Kyle Walker, plays the ball into Stambouli. He unleashes a strike that Adrian makes a wonderful save on from close range. So a fantastic start to the game for us to keep things at 0-0. We then get a chance here to Zarate. Nice little flick through to Aaron Valencia. Has a shot, but Lloris with a simple save, and it's cleared away as far as Aaron Cresswell, but cleared away from danger for Tottenham. Then in the 19th minute, we come forward here. The ball played out wide to Carl Jenkinson. He ranges forward, plays a nice ball into Mark Noble. Noble then cuts across Asuikato, using a little bit of pace. Noble not necessarily known for his pace, but he turns around the challenge of Asuikato, then smashes a shot from 22 yards, and Lloris just has to get a finger on it to force it away for a corner. Downing whips that ensuing corner and plays the ball looking for Sacco's head, and he actually floats it over the top of everyone where it hits the crossbar and goes away harmlessly away from goal. So disappointing not to get the goal there, but Tottenham dispossess Mauro Zarate here. They play the ball forward to Christian Eriksen, then into Ceballos, outside to Roberto Soldado, who just kind of ranges forward here, holding off Chiate before he can lay it outside for the fullback Benoit Asuikato. He plays inside to the England man Andros Townsend, then into Stambouli, where it finds its way back to the overlapping run of Asuikato, inside to Townsend, then to Soldado, and thankfully Adrian comes off his line, makes a great save on the Spanish striker Roberto Soldado to keep him scoreless in this game and keep things level at 0-0. We come back on the other end in the 33rd minute. Cresswell playing the ball into Zarate, plays a beautiful 1-2 with Enter Valencia, finds a way to Zarate. His shot is saved, but Diafra Sacco with a little toe poke beats Hugo Lloris and gives the Hammers a 1-0 lead. So come on, West Ham, fantastic goal. It's a well-worked play. You can't say enough about how nice this goal is. Zarate plays a beautiful 1-2 with Valencia. It's a perfectly weighted through ball right to the feet of Zarate. The only thing you'd wish would be Zarate put it away first time, because it would have been even more beautiful, but he hits that shot. It's a tough angle, you have to say, so you got to credit Lloris for saving it, but he's got to be palming that away from danger, and it's a simple finish for Diafra Sacco. A man in form, just putting goals away for fun. That's a fantastic goal. Just a simple toe poke. Nothing really too tough about it, but enough to pick up his 11th goal of the season and give us a 2-1 lead. Tottenham, though, straight from kickoff, didn't want to be outdone. Soldado plays the kickoff back to Stambouli into Etienne Capoue. He plays it forward back to the Spaniard Roberto Soldado, outside to Ceballos, who gets around Downing with a really nice little bit of skill. He then flicks past Carl Jenkinson, and he wants to whip in across. Plays over the top of Jenkinson into Eriksen. A fantastic strong header from the Dutch man, or the Danish man, excuse me, is thankfully saved by Adrian. Zarate then with a beautiful piece of skill to skip around Etienne Capoue. Fantastic little bit of skill from the Argentine forward. Mauro Zarate lays the ball inside to the goal scorer Diafra Sacco. The Senegalese forward skips around his man, has a shot, and it's deflected away by Fazio to keep things at 1-0. We then skip forward to the second half here in the 58th minute. The ball is given away cheaply to Stuart Downing in the center of the park. He whips out wide to Aaron Cresswell, then to Zarate, who's had a huge influence on the game so far. He plays it to Valencia, eventually inside to Sacco, who has a shot from about 22 yards, and a good save from Lloris. I'll tell you what, it was a really nice save to keep the ball out, as it was a good chance. We then get Rodriguez here picking up the ball, playing it forward to Downing. Rodriguez, who would come on as a substitute. Chiate tries to play the ball forward to Downing, but it's only as far as Asuikato, who then has to whip it away to get things out of danger. But Downing plays the ball into well, eventually he'll play the ball in. I have this actually going on in real time. Of course, Downing looks, eventually sees the Swiss man Rodriguez, the brother of the Wolfsburg left back, the man we brought in from Zurich. The ball's flicked away only as far as Mauro Zarate, who does have a cheeky little attempted goal, but he gets it all wrong and puts it up into the upper deck of the stand. So unfortunate there, but Noble does a good job dispossessing his man. Eventually gets the ball to Kiyate, but one back as far as Kyle Walker. And Kiyate, with a beautiful little play, is able to dispossess the man, find Morgan Malfitano. He does well to pick out Enter Valencia's run. Valencia comes forward, and as he's taking the finesse shot to try and whip it around Lloris, Asui Kato just gets a toe in to keep things from going to 2-0 and guaranteeing West Ham basically the 3 points. Adrian, though, with a goal kick in the 90th minute, plays it forward to James Collins, eventually gets it to Carl Jenkins and out to Rodriguez. He tries to play the ball forward to Valencia, but it's chipped away by Asui Kato. Paulinho, though, is chiefly dispossessed in midfield by Valencia. He uses pace to get around a slide tackle of Kirikas, and Fazio just takes a nap, allows Valencia to use his pace to skip past him and smash a goal in the top corner, celebrate in front of the West Ham United fans, and it's a huge 3 points for us. Come on, West Ham. Fantastic goal from Valencia. And that's the one thing you can't get away with in FIFA, I'll tell you what, is you're able to get away with skipping past defenders if you have a striker with a ton of pace. I know Valencia has sprint speed of like 86 or somewhere in that range. If you have a striker with a ton of pace and you catch a defender, a center back, especially flat-footed, you can usually skip around them with relative ease, which I guess is kind of realistic. But when Valencia is running at Fazio from that close of range, he usually, obviously shouldn't be allowed to get around him that easily. You will see it at times, even in real life, when you catch somebody flat-footed, but that's something that, you'd like them to be able to clean up in a patch, or even we might have to wait till FIFA 16. But a beautiful ball played in from out wide into the Danishman Christian Eriksen, the danger man, and his shot is well saved again by Adrian. So Spurs coming forward, trying to get at least some sort of consolation here. Paulinho plays the ball out wide to Andros Townsend. He gets around Rodriguez, plays the ball on Eriksen again with a header, but Adrian equal to the task yet again. And that would be another chance for Spurs, because they do get the ensuing corner. Andros Townsend whips it in, looks for the head of Adebayor, who came on as a substitute, but Adrian does punch it away to try and keep away the danger. But another chance then on the corner from Spurs, with Townsend again to whip it in. Plays it in towards Adrian. He does well to catch it, throws it out towards Valencia, and the referee blows the full-time whistle. So a 2-0 victory, and that is the double for us over our rivals Tottenham Hotspur in the league. So fantastic. Going back to last year, we've actually beaten Tottenham in 5 consecutive matches. Of course, 3 of those were in real life, with West Ham actually winning 3 times over Tottenham in real life, and then our West Ham with 2 victories in the BPL. You could say that Tottenham deserved better. Of course, they did actually outshoot us. Possession was pretty even, so we were a bit lucky to come away with the victory, but we did take our chances. And Adrian with a fantastic performance with a 10.0 man of the match. Cresswell also of note, an 8.8. Valencia an 8.2. And I thought Zarate played well despite his 6.8 rank, so fantastic there. And we come towards the end of the episode here with UC Escalon then putting in a transfer request because he isn't playing. I think he only has 4 months left in his contract, 5 months left, so we just won't be re-signing him. That's how it's going to go. But Sacco actually had to be substituted off partway through the game. That's why Rodriguez came on with an injury, so he'll be out 5 days. I'll rule him out of the Millwall clash coming up here, the FA Cup quarterfinal clash. So that's disappointing to lose him, but we'll finish things up here with our monthly scouting report after we see that we get an international offer from Paraguay, which we do reject. We do have a United States offer also sitting in the bank here, but I'm just going to stall it. I probably won't actually take it just because they won't have a ton to do until the World Cup, and like I said, I want to be playing in the Euros with someone of note, someone with a chance actually to win the Euros. So we'll see there, but we do get a couple of young players here. I think we actually signed Nicky Slew, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode, guys, and we'll have Millwall in the FA Cup in the next one, so we'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.